Thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky, which is now classed as last day for Eric. Show.
This is it.
I know. Where are you off to, my friend?
Huntsville, Alabama.
I'm
going to miss the
What's
bluegrass.
going to be there for you?
A lot of stuff. You haven't been to space camp, Troy?
No, I have not.
Well, you can
Well,
go to space
no,
camp.
because you've told everyone you're a scientist, so
I am.
this is right up your alley.
Right in my neighborhood. So, yeah, I'll miss the bluegrass dearly. I'm going to miss hanging out with you guys on midday, and of course, I wish you the best, but it's time for a change of pace.
Are we supposed to say wish you the best too?
No, it's up to you.
You're not
Wish you
funny.
the best.
You'll miss
We
me
wish you the
tomorrow.
best.
Of course we
will.
do.
Hey, how long have you been in Kentucky for now?
2.5 years.
2.5 years as our scientist slash meteorologist.
That's right, Troy. You're catching on. Took you about a year.
Well, I'm still trying to work out whether you know how to do the weather. So
I thought forecast
I think you
verified
did a
today.
good job.
Oh, thank you. As Katie was about to fall off her chair there.
because she doesn't like to be touched.
I don't.
She doesn't.
So I was sort of doing this.
Don't do
You
it.
know, I don't know how you get a date. But anyway, so let's show a little bit of a clip with a few little episodes.
I knew
look
that
back.
was coming.
Yeah, giddy up. Let's have a look.
Sure, feeling a little fall-like this afternoon. Couple passing clouds, high of 68.
Okay, yeah, where you go?
My good buddy.
Good to be here. It's been a while.
It's been a little while.
It has.
That reminds
Has made
me.
you do that.
They remind me. Yeah, they make
How do you feel about that?
I'm excited.
Jumping. Squat.
Oh, with the
Jumping.
club.
Squat. Yes.
Okay. All right. We.
You can feel the resistance. It's working.
Oh, really?
It is working.
So what do you think with the
better
bubble
than
head?
standing and doing the curls?
Well, one, it's more fun. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, look how
You
much
look,
fun team's
you look
having.
cooler. You know.
Do you mean? There you go.
They're your
Very
weights.
good.
They can
Eric.
be-
Okay, I like this.
Where are we feeling this?
You can do.
Keep
Curl
going.
in.
Curl it in. I had to try. I had to try.
Once a week, and so he doesn't hammer away at his muscles as much as, say, Michael Phelps.
Three here. The skin is actually
Pulls back.
expanding within the.
You all right?
Oh, well, I wouldn't go that far. Like, seriously.
I love you guys too. I think when you knocked me over, that was funny, and it wouldn't be midday
When I
without.
knocked you off your feet.
That's right. From day one, Troy, and of course it wouldn't be midday without me being shirtless and having the cupping done. But
Well, I just find it interesting that the most clips we could find of you as part of our team is that you're with Lydia, your what is it, the girlfriend you have when you don't have a girlfriend? It's
Imaginary girlfriend?
Oh, imaginary. Okay.
oh, Miss Lydia, so, you know, I'm feeling
I
fit
know.
as a result.
And
you
I've
know.
noticed that you've looked so much more buff since you've been doing those workouts.
She does a good job.
Well, we will miss you, Eric.
We will.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, we need to kick on the show, huh?
Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about this. We love a good braid along the side of the head, so pretty, wrapped around the top like a crown, gorgeous drawn across the forehead. If you wonder what I'm talking about, apparently makeup artists on Instagrams are feeling intense pressure to come up with the unusual eyebrow looks because not long after the squiggle brow arrived, this has become the latest. Now, this is all done by a makeup artist, a male makeup artist. Now, he photoshopped this, but internet went crazy thinking, how is this possible that he photoshopped it when it looks like a real braid on the hair, on the
It really
eyebrow?
does.
Well, for
Don't
that
you
look,
think?
you'd have to have some pretty thick eyebrows to make that happen.
Seriously.
But it looks like textured to me, or penned, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it. I think
That
it's
looks
cool.
shaved.
Yeah.
Agree?
Some thin
Someone
spots.
shaved it and she's, what do you call penciled it all
Penciled
in.
it in, yeah.
Do you think this is a trend that would be happening, guys and girls?
I think if it was possible,
Yeah.
not Photoshop, yeah.
Do you
I'd
really?
do it.
I think you'd have to shave it and then almost have like a, thing put on, like a toupee for your eyebrow.
A what?
like a hair piece for your eyebrow. Like it'd be like like extension.
Just
like
tape it right across your
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of hair grafting, how did that go?
full head of hair.
It's doing well.
I think it looks
I
good.
think it's looking
Yeah?
a little thicker
Yeah.
too.
Do you have
Not
any
that you
more?
had a hair
Do I have-
graft.
Do you have any more procedures you have to do?
You're
yet?
supposed to touch it up every year, so we're
Okay.
still on my routine.
Just to refresh everyone's memory, we should have put that on camera as well, where we actually made you have PRP treatments live
now
on
look at me.
camera.
It was intense.
Where we thought Eric looked a bit bald, so we decided to send him to the clinic.
Just took a little nudging. And then,
Looking good though. Looking
Oh,
good.
thank you.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Great.
worth a
we
shot.
have done some mean things to you, haven't we?
I wouldn't say mean. I would say I've
Well,
been
look-
I've been more of a guinea pig experiment
Yes.
type, you
I
know,
like
just
it
a
fun.
real prototype here.
Well, I was just thinking, hold on, you've got thicker hair. We tried to build your muscles.
I'm huge.
And we realised you couldn't carry me around. So it is, and you can't crack a whip
no,
without
I
hurting
can't,
your
no.
hand.
No, Australia
With
Day
Double
was
Dan.
fun though.
That was
Australia
fun.
Day was a
That
good
was
time.
fun. Okay, so we're definitely not doing the braided eyebrows, but this is something that I found on the internet, and I wanted you to talk about it, Lisa.
Yes,
Is
yes.
that this pregnant woman, and that she'd been thrown out of a store. Tell us about it.
Yes, her name is Carisha Gobin, and
Yeah.
she was 7.5 months pregnant. She walked into the Buzz Inn, a restaurant in Marysville, Washington, wearing a black crop top and long shirt and a long skirt. Gobin, who is 7.5 months pregnant with twins, was expecting service when she was told by the restaurant worker that she had to leave because her outfit didn't follow the no shoes, no shirt, no service policy. She posted a picture.
Hold on, what was the policy again?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Right.
And so she posted this picture of herself on Facebook and wanted everybody's opinion. She's like, I was just denied service at the Buzz Inn in Marysville wearing this outfit. And she said that what they told her was that it was for violating the health code. And so I wanted to bring this to the table because how do you all feel if a woman walked in dressed like that into a restaurant that you're eating at, how would you feel about that? Number one.
I'm okay with it. I mean, I'd say it's no different than wearing a sleeveless shirt as a guy. I mean, we've been to some big box stores and you see people wearing questionable things, and I don't think she's breaking any rules there. No shirt. She had a shirt on. She was covered up.
It was more of a crop top.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
I don't know the lingo, but
And what do you guys think? What do you think, Katie?
I don't like that for a restaurant, but I don't like it pregnant or not.
Right.
So I'm sort of thinking that they just don't want crop tops. They want full shirts. Because how nice is a restaurant?
Yeah.
Need to know more about it because to me, that is their right to not want people in crop tops in there. I don't
Right.
know if it's because she's pregnant. I would maybe need to know a little bit more about the restaurant, but I
Yes.
kind of think if you're going out to eat at an actual like sit-down restaurant, crop tops not really
really
appropriate. But I don't think it has anything to do with her being pregnant. I just think crop tops are not really appropriate, male or female, for nicer like sit-down restaurants. Is what I think.
Yeah.
I was going to say, have you seen many men in a crop top?
They put something on after the beach or the gym
that's true.
You know,
that's
some of those things, and I don't think it's appropriate for
Yeah.
a restaurant.
Well, look, and I agree. I don't know whether she should have been kicked out. I don't know. Like, she's 7.5 months pregnant.
Right.
Let her eat a meal.
Yeah.
Maybe put a tablecloth around. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
If it was upsetting the other guests in the restaurant, maybe.
Right.
But, I do think that, and I have to be honest, that she maybe should have taken a little bit more time and thought
Yes.
as she was getting
I think she was
dressed.
pushing it a little bit.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
think that's fair. It's a bit like, saying that you're, at a beach resort as an example, and they say no topless, swimming in the enclosed pool area.
Right.
And then you get upset because you were topless, and then you were thrown out of the
Yeah.
pool area.
Right.
It's a bit like, well, you knew the rules.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that,
Yeah.
she should definitely be thrown out, but I think it's stretching it a bit.
Right. Well, she was complaining because what she felt was that if somebody else walked in with a crop top that wasn't pregnant, another girl that was maybe thin or stomach wasn't sticking
But
out.
do you see my point there?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
blowing it out of proportion.
Yes.
And I think she also said in there something, if she was famous or something, would she have been thrown out if someone else walked in and she was pregnant? I think the rules are the rules.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I think we can all agree. Go over to our Facebook page
Yeah.
at Midday Kentucky. Tell us what you think and whether you agree on whether this is actually worthy of her being thrown out. Katie, we're talking about bath hacks. And I'm a little bit unsure what you mean.
Yeah, I thought that this was just really interesting. It was a blog post that I saw online about easy and cheap bath hacks to spice up your bathroom, kind of DIY projects, and one of them caught my eye for
really?
you. So I wanted just to bring this to the table. The first one, I think I want to do this for a nice candle holder in your bathroom. Just flip a wine glass over, and you can make a little tray out of it. I thought that was super cute. So
Yeah.
moving on to the next one, it says repurpose an old wall shelf, and that's how you can use your bath shelf. When you're taking a bath, that's not the right one, but a shelf that you can put across to put your book or your glass of
you
wine.
can buy them at Bed Bath and
Beyond.
is that
I
what it's
know, but
called?
this is cheap. You just take out that middle shelf and you stick that across rather than spending the $50 on the bath shelf.
Right. Okay.
The next one, it says, you know how your soap is always moving around and it just looks sloppy and gross?
Yes.
Put it in an old sponge. So you cut out the sponge and you put the sponge on the side of your bathtub. I thought that was
Oh, I
really,
love it.
that was really cute. And then this last one, I just love, and I really want to try it because I love going to different spas and having that smell of eucalyptus. They said that the eucalyptus won't mold or anything, just tie some on your shower head.
Okay.
That was really cool. And this last one, this is what I thought of for you, Troy, because I know you always have those little towels ready for your guest. It says use a
And I
wine
have lots of
rack.
guests.
Use a
Everybody.
wine rack as your towel holder. I thought that was pretty cool.
think
Would you
that
try
is too.
I like that.
I
No,
like
I
that
wouldn't
too.
put that in my bathroom.
No, you wouldn't?
No. No, because I have them all. I have them all made into little round things and put on a little thingy in the guest room.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? But I get it.
I thought it was trendy.
I like it.
You know what, Katie? I love that you thought of what would make my bathroom look better. Thank you, I appreciate
You're welcome.
you.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
going from making your bathroom look better to sharing a dog. I'm sharing a bed. Sharing a bed with your dog. Okay, Lisa, what do we
Yes.
got, my friend?
Okay.
And it's sort of disgusting, let's be real.
No, it's not.
Dog's part of the
no,
family,
okay,
Troy.
this is what we need to talk about at the table
right.
then, all right? There was a study that came out, and it's called The Effect of Dogs on Human Sleep in a Home Sleep Environment. It came out in the September issue of Mayo Clinic Proceedings. What they looked at was they looked at 40 adults that had dogs but no sleep disorders over a 5-month period. And subjects and their dogs wore activity trackers to track their sleeping habits for 7 nights. And what they found was that humans with a single dog in their bedroom maintained good sleep efficacy. So having the dog in the bedroom was a good thing.
In the bedroom, not in the bed.
But, however, that's right. The dog's position on and off the bed made a difference. The bottom line, regardless of the breed size, the dogs in the bedroom was fine. Canines actually in the bed, not so much. They said that human sleep efficacy was lower if the dog was on the bed as opposed to simply in the room. So what do you guys think about this? I loved, when we had our dog Brandy, I loved sleeping with her. I really did before I had kids.
What sort of dog was it?
She was a yellow lab, so I mean, she was
She had some
74
good
pounds.
size, yeah.
It was like having a third person.
Oh,
in
it
the bed.
was, totally, yeah.
But then it's got all the fur in there.
Oh,
and-
but she was so sweet. Yeah, yeah. You got to wash everything quite a bit. But I mean,
Yeah.
she's so sweet.
When
I
they
mean,
lick the sheets, I get grossed out. I don't know what.
no.
Just that's the way it
she
is.
slept at the end of the bed.
Have
most
you
of the
ever
time.
had a
The dog or?
Yeah. Well, no. That was pretty funny for you.
that was
Katie,
good,
but yeah.
Katie.
Katie, that was spoken like a true, you know what? That was quick, doll. You're on it today. You've had a cup of coffee.
4.
I love it.
Well, you don't have a dog, do you?
No, not currently, but when I used to, when I lived at home, sleep in my bed at the foot, sometimes they take over space
They do.
really quickly,
They
and
do.
they're not as easy to move, and they get up earlier than I do. So it's,
Right.
you know,
Oh,
it's
look,
time to go.
I think it's fine to have a puppy in the house or on the end of the bed, in the bed. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's, you know, I'm not saying it's for me. It's not, but, you know, maybe it is for other people, because I do know people have dogs who like needed service dogs, is that what
Yeah,
they're called?
yeah.
I think that's a different thing, but I think having a Labrador and the dog's a bit of a problem. Doug might have tried to work out who he was touching with your blonde hair there, Dal. Do you know what I mean? Like, seriously.
May have happened a few times.
Okay. Okay. Katie, what do you got? What do you got up, Dal?
I just wanted to let everyone know, of course, it is Wednesday, so I'm doing a giveaway from Stephen Lawrence. They've been giving
That's
me
right.
all these great outfits. So I just took a picture. I'm going to go over to the Midday Kentucky Facebook page and post the picture. And all you have to do to enter the giveaway for a $50 gift card, just like the photo, and you're automatically entered. So you have to go over to the Midday Kentucky Facebook page. I'll be posting that here in about 2 or 3
Good job.
minutes.
Hey, we're going to see you a little bit later on doing the weather.
Correct.
Appreciate it. Thanks for on your last day of Table Talk.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Troy,
Thank you,
Lisa,
Eric.
Katie.
We're happy to have you here, my friend. Hey, stay tuned for some live music by Matthew Douglas Simpson. Keep it right here, everyone. You're watching Midday Kentucky.